Hey guys, today I just want to bring some general awareness to future Model 3 owners and the general public about some of the features of the Tesla Model 3, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Hey future Tesla owners and the general public that found this video out of curiosity, I just wanted to go over a couple of the features of the car that I find are really important, and those two features are the dashcam mode and Sentry Mode. So these features are available on all Model 3s and the newer Model S's and X's. And so basically what it is there's cameras all over the car that record data. So there's a camera on the front, there's a camera on the back, and there's two side repeaters that all record video when you're driving, called the dash cam, or as a security mode called Sentry Mode. The original purpose for these cameras is actually for the autopilot system and the self-driving system, but they were also repurposed after there were many break-ins on the car for Sentry Mode and also dash cam, so you can get footage for insurance and things like that. So there's no he said, she said. It's this is what happened and I have video to prove it. So the dashcam feature is pretty self-explanatory. It's just like any aftermarket dashcam that you would have, just that this car obviously has 4 cameras that record, whereas if you have a aftermarket, it's probably only going to record out. And so I think that's pretty unique to this car. I don't know of very many cars that have multiple cameras that record that you can save to a USB drive to, look up later. And so basically the other important one, more important I think, is Sentry Mode. And you can think of it, sentry as in like a soldier that's guarding a tower, or your dog that's standing sentry next to your door, that kind of sentry. So Elon does have a way of naming things, and so if you've noticed from the 3 cars that are available, the S, the 3, and the X, plus the Model Y that's coming out, that spells sexy, and so he does have a way of doing things in his company. So with that in mind, why would you call it just a car alarm when you can call it Sentry Mode and make it cool and more guarding sounding? So you can think of Sentry Mode as the car being in its own bubble, and basically if a perp pops that bubble or somebody walking by disturbs the bubble, there's actually a big notification on the screen that says Sentry Mode and you're being recorded. And so I like this feature because many people who don't have Teslas and have no idea about Teslas have no idea that it's recording even with this thing on the screen. And so people think they can get away with stuff when they can't. And so I like that it's really stealth and you're being recorded even though you don't know you are. And there have been numerous incidences where people have been caught even though they didn't know they've been caught. So our Tesla community is pretty strong. And so when something like this happens, the victim will basically put their story or their video online and say, hey, help me. I need help finding this person. And so there have been a whole bunch of cases where, people have keyed cars and they've been caught after the fact. A couple examples are an older lady in Colorado decided to walk by one of the Teslas and key the car. And that person put the video online and it went viral and she was recognized on TV and she actually turned herself in because she knew she was going to get caught. There was another incident here in the Bay Area where a guy basically decided that he wanted to key a car just because. He probably doesn't like Tesla. And he was actually caught because the the Sentry Mode footage actually caught him driving his car and they were able to catch the plate. And so they were able to find him that way. And another instance where 2 guys in the Sacramento area decided to key the car and then they were standing in front of the car for a long period of time. So the camera got a really good look at both their faces. That was actually on TV as well, local news, and they were caught as well. And a couple more I want to call out just because I've actually met these people in person is John from the Tesla Owners Silicon Valley faction. So hey John, what's up man? His like 5-day-old P3D, he was driving around on a street and this F-150 truck decided to blow by him, cross a double yellow, and then basically I think he tried to cut him off, but he ended up sideswiping him. And so he almost crashed. And so did the truck, but the front camera got his plate and they were able to get him through the plate and he is in big trouble. Another one that went pretty viral on YouTube is from Brandon. So hey, what's up man? I've actually met both John and Brandon in person at a Tesla meetup. And so what happened in Brandon's case is he was driving on the freeway in his P3 and this motorcycle just decided to blow by him and whack off his mirror. So you might have seen this one because this one actually went really viral. And yeah, he was when he blew by him, the front camera also caught his plate. He was able to give this evidence to police, and they were able to catch him. And there are pending charges. I think Brandon was telling me there's like 4 or 5 charges, and there's some felonies in there. So this guy is probably going to jail. And also at that recent meetup, my YouTube friend Tesla Joy actually interviewed him. And so he just kind of explained the whole experience. And I thought it was kind of cool. So I'm going to show you some excerpts of that next. And I actually did the BTS. I was doing the filming for this one, for that interview. And then Perry, Tesla DIY, actually provided the lighting. So go sub all of them on YouTube. I'll put the links in the description.
So I'm here with Brendan, and as I mentioned before, his car got hit. Well, it wasn't hit, but somebody swiped his side mirror and it went flying. And so Brendan, it was so nice meeting you tonight at the Hot Pot meeting, get together here in Silicon Valley. And can you tell us a little bit about how your whole experience sort of went viral?
Yeah,
on social media?
It was crazy. So I posted to Facebook, and I didn't expect so many shares. I had 50 shares just of my immediate friends, and a news reporter picked it up off of the Facebook post, and it started just going viral. It started going through Twitter, through Reddit, and then I'm like, maybe I should sign up for Twitter. So I did, and that's when Joy connected with me and invited me here.
Yeah, I actually saw his video from Kim from Like Tesla. She picked it up from Facebook and put it on Twitter. And I retweeted it as well, and I took part in that viral movement for you.
It's all over.
Yes, it's all over. So he's famous. He's internet famous in a good way. And we're so glad that the police have identified this person, and hopefully the mirror's gonna get fixed soon. But since this video, I want to talk about Tesla community and the people in this community and the owners. Can you share with us how you feel about this whole thing that went viral, about getting on initially just on Facebook, and then you started getting on Twitter, and now you're here at this gathering tonight? How do you feel about it?
It's amazing. I mean, I've had thousands of people reach out to me in support. I mean, I've had some negative people too, but majority of people have been so positive, and it just feels great. It's like everyone's like taking care of you,
Yeah, that's great.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's how I feel as well. Tonight we have about 20 people here, right? And you met some new friends.
Yeah.
And you met people that maybe faces you've recognized before from social media.
A lot of people I've watched on YouTube.
Yes, including my cameraman, Darrell here.
Behind the scenes.
Collab recently. Yeah, so thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. And once again, I'm so glad I made a new friend on Twitter and in real life now. And we wish you best of luck getting that fixed as soon as possible.
So for all you future owners and curious viewers, do you think having these features make the car more enticing over other cars? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.